is Taj Robinson, and these are my partners and friends, Betty Mancuso and Katira Hodges. We're members of the STEM team at Jennings Senior High School in St. Louis, North County. We're happy to be here today, and thank you for the opportunity that you have all provided my team. After our visit to Worldwide Technology headquarters in September, we returned to our school to talk about our community, its challenges, and possible solutions. We gathered a group of students, and along with our Worldwide Technology mentor, Todd, discussed a number of topics specific to our region that we felt were holding us back, as well as creating barriers to our success. From gangs to crime and limited jobs to recent violent protests, our team felt as if we were stuck, held back, and held down by our community. We felt our hearts that our community should rather do its best to lift us up and support our future and potential. Our problem was that we didn't want to feel stuck in Jennings. We wanted to feel that we were living in Jennings. The next step was to identify exactly what our demographic, 14 to 20-year-olds living in Jennings, needed to be successful and happy. Success inside the school, involvement outside the school, meaningful income, recreation, and maybe not so obvious basic needs such as food and shelter. See, we didn't want to focus on just our school. Our whole community had something worth working on, not just safety, grades, or after school. We had to reach out to everyone, whether they are in our school or not.
Hi everyone, my name is Betty. Thank you, Taj. Our team's next step was to evaluate the possibilities by which we could help address the issues discussed. The challenge was to use technology to change our perception and reality of our community from ours and our peers. We all agreed that teenagers are connected to their phones. In fact, some of you refer to us as screenagers. The solution needed to be innovative, creative, and easily accessible. After exploring a number of ideas, we launched a customized WordPress website in which opportunities are expressed as blog posts. So we created LibJSH. Some of our highlights, it contains categories useful for Jennings mid to late teens. It has academic help, job postings, and extracurricular activities. So in our extracurricular activities, one of our blog posts is Women of Success. That is, it's a club we have at school. And then for one of our important posts, we have QT. Quick Trip is now hiring in our area, and we want to make sure that the students that are going to our school that don't have jobs can receive a job. We also have a safety and security category, and we have this thing, it's crime mapping. Taj, he talked to his father, who is with the police department, and he found this for our website. It also generates a social media aspect by the ease of sharing. So you can share these to Facebook, Twitter, and other things. And it's very mobile responsive for us to use on tablets and phones. The site has the potential to improve quality of life by providing more information and opportunities to members of our community about our community at possibly the most crucial period of our lives, hopefully setting a course of independence, self-advocacy, and citizenship.
Thanks, Betty and Todd. My name is Katira, and we are excited about the opportunity to share our project. The process of inventorying resources and activities in Jennings has been exciting. Students can only be involved to the extent that they are aware of these opportunities. This project lowers the barrier towards success academically and economically. Our site is aimed at high school students and recent graduates between the ages of 14 and 20. Becoming more independent by accessing information and guidance is crucial to make the transition into adulthood. Our project has been created with sustainability in mind. Just yesterday, Jennings High School teacher Kelsey Monet launched a classroom activity in which students share their own extracurricular experiences. Mrs. Monet will continue to oversee the blog posting throughout the remainder of the school year with involvement from our STEM team. Students can access information easily while involving themselves in the process in their community. What a great way to empower our students and a great use of technology. Eventually, we see our site shifting the equilibrium from our students seeking opportunities to post to organizations seeking services to reach our students.
I would like to thank Todd Erickson for being our mentor. We have Mr. Sellers, Ms. Draper, and Mr. Riley who are helping us get started. And then we have our administrative team, Dr. Key, Dr. Mean, and then Dr. Baker and Dr. McCoy. Do you have any questions?
Great job. Just curious, it looks like a functioning website. I actually went to it and it's being used today. Is that right? How are you promoting it? One, and then secondly, this is only going to be as good as the information, right, that gets posted, right? So how are you planning on like sustaining it and recruiting people to post to the website?
I think I can take that one. We were thinking beforehand, we thought we would get that kind of question. So we thought that since we have new Chromebooks in our school, we can update this so that whenever we open a Chromebook and turn it on, this website will be the first thing you see. So once you get in, whenever you use a Chromebook, this will be the first thing that you see at any time of the day. And you can see, what if I want to know what the next boys baseball game is or the next girls basketball game is? That will be exactly right there where you need it. And secondly, we could try to get it out to people. We could email them to teachers, and they can pull it up and show them to students every day in class about what's new and what's happening around the school. And for updating it, well, it's just kind of like Twitter. It's just a blog. So even though it's really fancy and stuff, whoever has username and password, which we give our teachers, they can update and put in whatever they need for everyone else to see.
So you're expecting the teachers to be primarily the ones updating the website, or are you authorizing certain students? And
For different students, maybe from the student council, they would probably be a large help in this as well. But we're thinking not everyone would probably have a username and password. It's going to want to be trolls and stuff inside of
So nice job relating the mission of what you're doing to the actual use of the technology. I like that. And it's also nice that it's actually a functioning website now. And I'm just wondering if you guys, since it's already functioning, do you guys have any success stories that you can share with us on things that have already happened positively as a result?
Well, we haven't as yet launched it to everybody, but as you heard, we had one teacher who showed it to their class, and this is what they did. They posted things that they saw and wanted to put on there. As you can see, it also shows you exactly what they was posted. So if you want to see, like, for our jobs, it would say the picture, and it would say what day it is. So if you post that in October, and now it's January, you're like, probably not going to get that job. So you can tell real time when it was posted and what's going to happen.
Do you see this becoming maybe an app for the students on their phone, and so they can receive notifications when a new blog was put out there, new content, job opening, things like that, so you can get it in front of them as soon as possible?
I did want to make it more than just a website. I wanted to make it an app as well. But with the time frame we had, we could do both at the same time and still make it possible to show this to you guys.
No, I think it's a great idea. I think it's imperative to get the faculty and staff buy-in on this, and I think it's a great idea of having that as the homepage of the Chromebooks, and then ensuring that if it's in there, then they'll be able to get those real-time notifications, and they'll see the latest and greatest blog posts and so forth. So I think overall, it's to Chester's point, connecting the mission to this application. Very good. Very good. Thank you.